Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. I got a new camera. I'm using it for the first time. Hopefully it's better quality. So for today's video, we're going to be doing 2 eyeshadow looks with one palette using the Natasha Denona Mini Glam eyeshadow palette. This is my first time using it. I just bought it during the Sephora VIB sale and I just received my orders. Going to be playing around with them a little bit. I'm going to zoom you in and we're going to get started. For my first brush today, we're going to be using this Colourpop brush. It doesn't have a name or a number, but it's a really tapered but still fluffy blending brush. We're going to be using that with the color Harlow, which is the darkest brown, a matte brown in the palette. We're going to take that brush with the Harlow shade loaded on there and place it on the outer corner of my eye. I want the darkest colors in the outer corner, and we're going to place it down and then start buffing away, trying to blend it out. When there's hardly any product left on the brush, you can go ahead and start dragging it through your crease. Windshield wiper motions, a little circular blending, you know. Go ahead and take your time with these steps. Perfecting and finessing takes time, and that's okay. I tried to include some real-time blending in here so I can show you how much effort and blending and time it actually does take to make these looks. It's easy, but you know, it just takes practice. So I have this other brush, the Morphe M573. It's a very big domed fluffy brush. We're going to take that in the lightest matte shade in the palette called Seed, and we're going to go ahead and start buffing and blending this shadow, the darker shadow, out even more. Using a different clean brush or a different brush with a lighter shade always helps blend out darker shades and makes it look effortless and beautiful. So next we're going to be going in with the darkest metallic shade in here. It is called Anho, I think it's called. I'm going to butcher that. I don't even care. But so it's this pretty like dark brown taupey green shade. We are going to put that shade on the inner portion of the eye, you know, the blank spot where we didn't have any shadow. And this shade was so pretty, so dark. It wasn't super like shiny metallic how I wanted it, but it was still very pretty. It just made me feel very like gorgeous, you know? You could stop now, the look is beautiful, but I just wanted a little something more. So I took the shade Faye and I put this all on the inner portion where that metallic was, but in the very inner portion, you'll see. See, just keeping it really tight, really close. I don't want to, you know, bring it too far over because I want it to be a gradient from like this beautiful bright golden color to the dark, mysterious gray taupe brown we have going on here. And then the look is complete. I love this look. You can't really tell on camera, but it's super gold in the inner corner. Then it nicely transitions to that metallic shade. It's so pretty. I loved it so much. Okay, so for our next look, we are going back in with that Colourpop brush, no name, of course, and then we're going to go into that shade Harlow, the darkest brown. We're going to put that on the outer corners, keep building it up and buffing it out slightly, and then we are also going to be doing the inner corners. We're going to be doing a halo eye for this look. Somehow, in the end, the looks kind of all came out looking the same, but you can tell by this little tutorial, it is different. So I put it in the outer corner, put it in the inner corner. You want to build it, you know, ever so slowly, ever so lightly. You don't want to go too hard, too fast. I am literally just placing this on kind of pretty sloppy. I'm a sloppy girl. I like my eyeshadow just with that sloppy, messy look because it always looks fucking bomb at the end. So I'm just taking my Colourpop brush, trying to slowly blend out the sides as much as I can. I did kind of bring the inner portion over a little too far, but it'll all look great in the end. So once those two sides are blended and you hardly have any product on the brush, you want to start connecting the two sides through the crease on the top. Like I said earlier, I included some real-time blending just to show you guys how like tedious the process is. You gotta take your time, be patient. You can always be as messy as you want or as clean as you want with makeup. It's literally your interpretation, and that's what I love. So I have that all blended out, looking beautiful, and it's looking really smoky, girl. You know me, I'm a smoky bitch. So we're gonna take that Morphe brush, the M573, in with the seed color, and we're just going to buff that all along the edges where we have that dark color. It's the same exact process like the other eye, just with different areas. Once that is blended to your liking, we're going to go in with the lightest metallic shade in the palette, and that is called Golden Flesh. This is such a beautiful, dare I say, fleshy color. Oh, that's so weird to even think about, but it's so beautiful, so icy, girl. Like, this one was popping, and that's what I wanted the other ones to look like. But, you know, I saved the best for last, you know what I mean? Tap that shade all on the middle part of the eyelid where there was no shadow in the first place, and then kind of like blend it out with your finger, and then this is the final look. I love it, man. They both look the same, but they're both so pretty. Can you just see that? They do look the same, and that's like kind of tripping me out and like throwing me off. I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit so you can get a better look at each completed side. I used all of the shades in this palette. This is my first Natasha Denona palette or product ever, and I gotta say, guys, I really liked it. It performed well, it looks beautiful, and I mean, I can't wait to use more. So guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you stay safe. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!